Hello everyone and welcome to another webinar with Labex CEO founder, Mr. Jordan Spasov. Hello.
Hello.
In this webinar, we're going to discuss their product line and what they are offering in the perspective of the end user, the client, the patient that has gone through laryngectomy, which is an operation for removing partially the larynx or the whole larynx. Basically, the products that they're offering are very specific and they're very innovative. Their flagman offers something that's really unique on the market. And right now, we will just start with a brief history about the company, how it came to be, and just so you get acquainted with what's going on in LabexTrade.com. Can you share how this company started?
Yes, actually, it's a new company established 6 years ago.
2014?
See, yes.
All right.
Oh, yes. 6 years ago, this company is established exactly to develop a new business from the scratch, from zero, and to create new products for laryngectomy. We met that for the past 14 years before our establishment, there was no new product for these patients for laryngectomy. And because the technology is growing very fast, we decided that we can offer something new, something better, more options, more time, more quality, more better sound, and more options. It's the top of the hill. We implemented the big top technologies we have, like touch, like everything we know about this technology. It's my 5th business, it's not the first one. I have 29 years background in private business. So the goal from the very beginning is to offer something new to these patients.
Okay. Sounds really interesting. So can we talk about a little bit the base model? That if we talk about the product line, we can start from the base model and then climb up with the.
Yes. Our product line is very well balanced. Everyone can pick the right model depending on the preferences in price and options. So I'm sure everyone can pick the right model himself. The basic model is just basic model. The basic model makes this one.
This one.
Yes, the basic model name is digital. What he does is just buzz like every larynx in the world. We have just buzz. It's have a perfect protection against the dust and the water. IP54. I mean, do not have to drop into water for a long time, but it's working.
If it gets wet for a little bit.
30 seconds, okay.
All right.
So it's just electrolarynx with one speech button with the options for quick readjustment, the tone, the frequency of the tone, and the volume of the tone. And that's all. It's a digital device, like all the products in our product line. It's a digital device. It's a microprocessor inside, so there are unlimited adjustments, readjustments. No problem.
You can also reset it if for some reason you don't like it.
Of course, if you get lost somewhere, there is a very simple procedure of resetting to factory default. Actually, it's perfect unit for the patients that want something simple to use and do not want to hesitate about the options, about the modes of operation. Just flat tone.
Get it and just start speaking.
Just speaking.
All right. How long is the battery? What is the battery type? How long does it last for speech time?
We use in this model lithium-ion batteries, rechargeable.
All right. So they come in the box?
Yes. 2 batteries and 1 intelligent station, charging station in the box. Each battery gives about 4, maybe 5 hours speech time.
Non-stop, you mean?
Yes, non-stop. And this is basically enough for 2 or 3 days. Normal
With intervals,
usage
not
within one charge of the battery. And that means that every battery has 500 recharge cycles. That the warranty that the capacity of the battery will remain the same.
And after 500, it will start to drop a little bit.
Start slowly to drop, but 500 and 500, this means 3 years.
Around 3 years?
3 years
of operation?
If the user charge every day. If charge once 2 days, it's enough for 5 years and more.
All right.
So you don't need anything to start speaking, but learning how to use it.
You have tutorials on your YouTube channel, correct?
Yes,
for
we
each
have
device?
tutorials, we have printed tutorials, we have video tutorials.
All right.
To support. This is a process that everyone can have to pass through. And for some patients, it takes 2 hours. For the other 1 month, it's depending on the.
How much effort do they put? How much they practice?
Yes, patients have to practice.
So the key is to find the spot. There is one spot.
Yes, the key is to find sweet spot like this. If I use. So it's a sweet spot depending. And but you have to just practice with the just gentle pressing the device to the neck and listen to the volume of the sound and where the sound is. When the sound is in front of the mouth, this is the best spot. And some patients use on that part. Some patients prefer that spot. Some that one. I think that one is not good because it's too close to the ear. But
it's individual for everyone.
It's individual.
Okay.
It's individual. So next to finding the sweet spot, it's very easy to start with short phrases and speak slowly, definitely slowly. You can record speaking and listen to understand what the other people will hear. And it's possible in just 2 to 3 days, basically, to get familiar with the device and start speaking on the phone.
Basically, get your voice back.
Yes. To really learn how to speak.
So it takes some adjustment, but it is possible. People achieve it. And
yes, it's very important to understand that you don't need any readjustment of the device to start practicing. When you have already your sweet spot and some habits to speak, you can decide a bit higher, a bit lower, a bit more volume, just quieter. But in the beginning, don't play with the adjustment. They will not help.
All right. Before finding the spot, it makes no sense.
Before finding a spot, before finding some basic habits how to speak with the larynx, it's quite early to make readjustments.
Okay. So basically the device comes with everything in the box. You just, when you purchase, you don't need to get anything else in order to start using it.
Yes. To start using and to use for a long time, you don't need anything more.
Okay. Does it come with a warranty? Do you offer a warranty of some type?
Of course. Every device has a 2 years warranty from the date of purchase. And of course, we have post warranty
Or even after the warranty is over, it's still possible to maintain the device if something happens to it?
Of course. We keep tracks for any device we produce to know exactly the software version, hardware options we have offered, and how can we fix the best way if in case of some issue we are ready to act according definitely for at least 5 years.
And also I know that you have different support centers around the world which are spread in different countries.
Yeah, this is the plan. Actually, we have only in Russia currently, in Europe and in Singapore.
Okay.
But the plan is to have one in North America and one in South America, not yet established.
But they're coming.
We're working on.
Yes.
We're working on.
The plan is to
plan is
expand.
to be able to. Yes, to expand is definitely the plan, but the plan is to offer quick support for the patient worldwide and avoiding these expensive shipments.
So they can basically they ship to the support center as closest to them.
Yes.
Depending on where they are physically.
Physically, and they will have support in 2 or 3 days and not in 1 week or 2 weeks.
Yeah, which is important because if you lose your voice for 1 week,
they need this device every moment of their life. Yes. And most of them don't have spare. It's a good point to show that our prices are very friendly and very low regardless of the quality of the product. We keep low prices. They are affordable prices for everyone. And it's a good idea if you need,
just in case,
for example, many options like intonation, maybe long speech terms, and you can buy one of the cheapest model just
as a backup.
Like a backup.
Because everything happens. It's like a mobile phone, smartphone. Sometimes you drop it, although I've heard that these devices are very resilient.
Depending on the people. Some people can wait 2 or 3 days to have support. But if they live in some, let's say, far located village somewhere in the world, maybe they'll have to wait 3 weeks without ability to speak. So it depends on the people. Our website have our official prices and they are affordable. Just check me, LabexTrade.com. Up to you.
Okay. So this was the base device, right?
Yes, this was the base device.
One speech button, more than 4 hours.
Yes.
Non-stop speech time, 2 years warranty, and also post-warranty services also available.
Yes, personal 2 years warranty is just warranty period where we can even exchange the device if there is a problem very quickly. We have different options that we are working on, different options for the patient that buy from our website, including extended warranty, including immediately exchange the device, because we are sure the device is very hard to break and stop working, and we believe our quality is good one. And if the patient take just a little care of the device,
should last them a long time.
Should last much more than 3 years. But for the patient that wants to make sure that they have a warranty, there is an option. I think we'll start on March 1st of March on our website. During the order, you can order extended warranty. It's about 5 to 10% more. Just some very small amount. And for the people that want more warranty, they can buy warranty at the moment of ordering the device.
All right. So basically, you can extend the 2 years and make it longer.
Yes.
Okay. That's good. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay. So this was the base device.
Yeah, this was the base device. That's how it looks in the box. Actually,
it's a really good box.
It's a very heavy box, and
everything is protected.
Well, yes, we have you as a patient. If you're a patient, you have original warranty card, user manual in the box. The box is good to keep somewhere. Up to you. We recommend that you keep the original box.
Because if they have to ship it for warranty, it's the
yes. If in some case you need to ship, it's the best box to ship. that this box will protect the device during the shipment process. Absolutely.
All right. So this is the second one. This is
The second one,
Comfort.
yes, is the Labex Comfort. Yes. The box is the same, charge is the same, battery is the same, everything is the same, but this unit has two speech buttons. And you can adjust each one of these buttons to sound different way. Maybe you want to be a bit higher, a bit volume to be higher, depends on the... By the way, here is a... If the battery is on the not the right weight button, nothing will happen, but will not work. And will be no LED. When battery is the right way, right position, we already have connection. And we have two speech buttons, different tones. You can adjust first and the second button at home, and when go out, you can have one for the outdoor and the other one for indoor, for quiet, to say something quiet that just the person close to you to hear, not all everyone is in the room, depending on the preferences of the few preferences. Of course, unlimited changes, unlimited times you can readjust, reset, no problem.
It's also IP of 54
yes,
as well?
Yeah, it's 54.
So
you can use it under. You can use it under water. You can wash it in
the sink.
Yeah, I think. But preferred situation is with wet clothes, just
to wipe it off after.
Yes, it's enough. So this is the second device. The tones are the same. The
speech time is the same.
Speech time is the same. Everything is the same, but a bit different adjustment procedure. But you can find videos on YouTube how to set these procedures. We will not going to discuss this now.
We will put the links so you can check out on the website.
Yeah,
on the
we
YouTube
have
channel.
a YouTube channel. You can find the patient speaking with our devices. You can find the procedure, how to adjust, readjust, reset every one of the device. So everything is clear, easy to find, and easy to understand. This is the second one.
Okay.
Okay.
It also comes with 2 years warranty, right?
Yes. Every one of the devices has 2 years warranty.
Okay. Now we're going to move to Harmony. Harmony is the...
Yes, Harmony is actually
the mid-range.
Other kind of device. It has a functionality of comfort, but everything inside is a big lithium-ion battery. This unit offers not 4, but about 40 hours speech time. Depending on how long conversations are, you can charge it once per month or once per 2 weeks. It's an integrated charger inside from USB. You can charge it from any computer slot.
It comes with a charger as well.
Smart charger for the smartphone. Yes, it's micro USB Type B. It has an on-off switch.
And in this device,
you can check the battery state. Very easy. You have 2. Of course, it's a digital device. Of course, you can readjust it, the buttons and the volume and the frequency, the pitch of the tone. Set on, off. Basically, switching it off is not necessary because it goes to sleep 1 second after you stop speaking. You can
this conserves battery.
See, yes, and you can just let him work. When the battery goes down and there is a user manual, everything is written there. You can battery is checked every time when there is a speech button pressed, and the battery can be checked by a functional button. Here is The green means more than 50%. That's all. That's all. Very good device, good design. Pleasure to press these buttons. Definitely, it's pure pleasure just to feel the touch and the button and the work. There is no point to harm the buttons with very hard pressing, no point. But this device is not waterproof because we have connectors here, we have buttons, we have switch on off, and it's not waterproof. Do not put it in the water, it's a bad idea. It's shock resistant, definitely. If you throw on the floor, no problem.
So basically, there's a trade-off: longer battery life, but it's not waterproof.
Yes, it's good design.
Yeah, better design, of course. Yeah,
good design because we believe that the patients are humans and they need to have something that
aesthetically
is yes, and see pleasure to take pleasure, not just some unit, some good unit, some reliable unit. And this is it. It's perfect for the patient that need to speak more, that need to express better with this button, two buttons, different tones, to be able to check, recharge the battery, to be able to charge from any point. Full charge from 0 to full recharged battery takes only 2.5 hours with this charger which is in the box. So we recommend use this charger, but you can charge even from the laptop, no problem.
No, probably to take a bit more.
Yes, there is a very strong procedure that connects to the port and check how current can take. And depending on the port, if the port is not heavy enough, charging could take 5 hours, 8 hours, but will not harm the port, not harm the computer. Everything is protected, hardware protected. So it's a very good device.
Also, it will not harm the device as well if you use a lower
definitely, current. Definitely. But there are different protocols, different standards of charging. We cover all of them, all of the standard that we have now in 2020. In 2020, everything is under control because we need to ensure problem and hassle less usage. Charging the battery or discharging of the battery, usage, tone generation, shock resistance, everything is
you said
well done.
For the previous devices that their batteries have 500 recharge cycles. So can you mention the lithium-ion battery? What is the
It's the same type of battery, lithium battery, same life cycles, but if one cycle is about a month,
yes,
so total life of the device is quite
many years.
Long, yeah, maybe 10 years, maybe more.
If physically it doesn't break, I mean, of course, if something happens, it's possible.
Yes. If the user takes care about the device, we will not face any problems, any hassles-free device. It's absolutely well-designed device. We are proud of this, what we did. And let's go back to the product line. We have one device that is
the leader.
News, really news, because basically all the devices are making just buzz. But this device is inspiration, Labex inspiration.
This is the true innovation that I mentioned in the beginning.
Yes, that's the true innovation, because we had a conversation with the patients and asked them what actually you need. What you need? More time first. Okay, more time. More time to speak with the battery. Yes, it's okay. But some of them wanted to have intonation back. Ability to change the tone during the speech and somehow represent the feelings. Somehow it's not like an usual voice, but it's something that offer change the intonation. This is our inspiration. First of all, everything we spoke about the battery, about the charger, about the on-off is absolutely okay. This is how we can check the battery. The battery is charge it at the 50% because this is the rules how we can ship by DHL, by TNT, has to be charged at the 50%, yes, not fully charged. So for every lithium-ion battery you have, you first think you have to charge it. Like cell phone, it's the same, nothing new.
So first, when you buy it, just charge it first, and then
yes. And this is the second information is the current mode of operation. What I mean mode of operation? If we touch the slider, we start speaking, and we can change. In this mode, we can change the pitch of the sound by sliding up and down, the finger, like this. You can find better examples of pitching with inspiration on our website.
Basically, if a singer, by any chance, loses their larynx or their vocal cords,
yes,
maybe this is a good option for them.
All the singers that lose their voice, they suffer dramatically to have some intonation, to have some options to express emotions, and they are the first that take this device and start teaching. If we're speaking about how to start speaking, it's the same rule. First, just flat tone, full stop. Next, some ability to say a couple of words, maybe short phrases, and next play with the options. Here's plenty of options. You can change the volume while speaking. We have a start-stop option from the top, just like this, without touching the slider. There are many options. Just check the menu, just check website. We have videos describing the options, the adjustment of this device. It's the best device on the market for laryngectomy, the best one, the easiest to use with intonation. There is another competitor that have some options about the intonation, but there is issues. You can always start from the bottom, but we will not talk about. I think our strategy, our ideology is a bit easier and intuitive to use. I think. Just check. So if any questions about the device, you can contact. We have a support line, we have telephones, we have feedback on our website.
There's telephones as well. They can contact.
Yes, absolutely. In working times, of course, so working hours. But you can feel free to contact us with any questions about how to use, what are the options, technical devices. You can find on the website as well.
Also, there is a open Facebook group for laryngectomy, Labex support group for laryngectomy.
Yes, that's absolutely right. I'm sure if you look for us, you'll find us. It's absolutely clear. So feel free to contact, to ask, to pose your questions, and find the right answer. I don't think it's. I'm sure. I'm proud of what we did. It's a very good quality. It's a very good strategy. We have the perfect support possible. But it's up to you. If you have to try, just have to try. You can, for example, contact us asking for our local representative. We sell in 24 countries.
Currently,
yes, and we are opening 4 other markets right now. Our representatives are not listed in our website. Only the repair centers will be listed on the website. In some countries, we have 3, 4, 5 distribution companies. So just contact us asking where to find, where can I buy, no problem.
Can we list some of these markets, some of the countries that you're operating currently, so people can get an idea?
Yes, in Europe, It's Romania, Bulgaria, Turkey, Greece, Croatia, Hrvatska, Hungary, Poland, France, Germany, UK, and Spain. Holland. I think this. Russia, Ukraine, Kazakhstan, China, Singapore, India. We are in Asia already. India, Malaysia, Indonesia, Philippines.
Partially in Japan, I think.
Yes, in Japan, but in Japan it was contact that is not direct. We are opening now South Korea. Actually, maybe you know that South Korea and the UK are the hardest markets to open. Russia too.
A lot of regulations on the government level?
Yes. In UK it's almost impossible, but we did it. Now we're working with South Korea. I think it will be a bit easy, more easier. But have to do, it's a procedure. Every country has different regulations, every country has different requirements. We have ICO standard.
Yes, I was going to say that you're standardized, so
yes,
your production line is...
We are proud of the quality we have. We have system for everything. In production, in tracking numbers, tracking post-sales, feedbacks and process, tracking customers, tracking distributors, sales, everything we have already. It's working very well. So we're going to be a middle range company because we have all these systems.
All right. So what's coming up? What's next for Labex? I know that you're about to start offering some accessories as well.
Yes, we added on our website for online sales accessories for injectomy, and we are going to extend this list of accessories because we found some of accessories useful, some of them good one, and maybe the laryngotomy does not know about all these accessories. So we first check them.
Just to make sure you will not be a producer of these accessories.
No, I'm not going to produce. We are not going to produce anything more but direct lines in this company. Just have to improve at the top possible quality service because the products are perfect. The service. I mean, we are going to extend the services, the repair centers, the information on website, everything that could help our customers to find in just 2 or 3 clicks whatever they need to find.
In order to use the device the best way possible.
How to use, how to adjust, how to maintain, how to proceed in case of some issue, what could be the issue, what is the quick procedure to get support. From the beginning of February, we will have a special QR codes here on the box, like support. Just scan with the cell phone and you will be forwarded directly for this device, for this model, for this serial number on the related support if you need, frequently asked questions, and if you need some issue to find troubleshooting for this device, exactly. And we are going to set these automations on the higher and higher level to let the user just find everything in a second. Second, we're working on many points right now, like this. We covered all the requirements for the European Union, like long-term code, everything to be listed on the level. It's a really big quantity of information listed here, but we are ready. We have it. Yes, we have everything.
So, if what can we say to somebody who is thinking of getting an electrolarynx, but they are wondering between Labex or some competitor? Can you give them the best reason to get Labex?
Well, I think what we did is something that does not have real competitor worldwide. Second point is we have very reasonable prices, very acceptable. For example, the other competitor that has similar options with changing intonation costs 2 times more. And I think they did not clear some of the issues. We have the best support on the market, definitely.
Which is a big selling point because support is needed.
Yes, support is very important in our times, in these crazy times we live now with this situation we have.
It's important to note that Labex only produces electrolarynx, correct?
Yes,
it's
Labex
very
Trade
focused
is
company.
Specialized in this production, in covering this niche market, but covering as should be.
The best way possible.
Only this one. We are not going to extend to produce something else, we are just going to improve the quality of the devices if we have some issues we don't have now, and the service. And to open the markets to the other countries. For example, Argentina, Brazil, Chile, Portugal, South Africa.
So basically,
others, yes.
now is expansion time because
now it's perfect time for expansion because people are going online, and we ship worldwide. It's absolutely no problem to ship worldwide. But for the long distance like South America, it's much better to have maybe in Uruguay we have stage of negotiation repair center. Okay. We have a company that represents us in every country, and in some countries there are more than one, but repair center to be in this area. Uruguay is preferred because it's more open to import-export and quickly. Okay. It's like in Europe.
Better logistics.
Yes, logistics is absolutely easy to be done there. It's very expensive place, yes, but logistics is perfect.
So from the point of the end user, if they have a problem, they will get their device fixed faster and shipped faster, and if they purchase, they can get it faster.
Yes.
So less waiting time, which is also.
We are going to extend our website with the other languages like Spanish. First time we have different website LabexTrade.ru for the Russian-speaking part of the world. All this it's different. There is a different website, so support will grow step by step, but constantly. Yes, other language support. Yes, it's necessary. It's not obligatory everyone to speak English.
Of course.
Yes. We have good partners. It's a good, reliable companies. We are happy to work with them, and we'll grow just to take share of the market.
All right. To finish this webinar, this is LabexTrade.com. You can check out their website. In my opinion, they are the market leader when it comes to electrolarynxes, especially with this product Inspiration. It offers something unique on the market. It's twice cheaper than their next competitor, with better quality and less issues with the device. And definitely it's worth to take a look, because if you're looking to get back your intonation, if you're at the point where you lost your vocal cords, or had to go through such surgery, definitely take a look at LabexTrade.com, and this really reliable company. In my experience doing webinars, I only try to work with companies that I personally find that they're in the long run, they're in the long term. They're looking not to come today and be gone the next day. They have already been on the market for almost 6 years now, and are still growing, expanding. And since I'm following their progress, yeah, it's a good company. So I definitely recommend it. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate
May I just add one phrase?
Of course.
We have a different vision on the market. Regardless, we are actually competitors on the niche market with the other companies that produce electrolarynxes. I take this like a partnership, not like
a direct competition.
Direct, strong, bad competition. Because I believe that the customers will feel that we can support them better than other one. And we do not directly compete with the other one. We're just producing something good for the end users. And we can fix the competitors' devices as well in our facility, no problem. We are doing this constantly. We know the product very well. And I'm going to, and I offer it already just for the competitors that the other company that are outside Europe, they need support center, repair center in Europe. They just can contact us and we can grant support for their product too, because I'm sure the distributor network and the end users, the patients, they can feel this. And it's important. It's important. In our world today, it is very important. So I take these competitors like colleagues, like partners.
That you're solving a really tough problem.
Yes, yes.
Because losing your voice is a tough.
It's a very, very stressful situation for all these people.
Also, a lot of emotional and psychological pressure and stress.
Yes, they definitely need to have really good support.
Which reminds me again to invite you. You can join the free Facebook group where you can ask all your questions, and this group is supported, so people will answer your questions, and you can make discussions there. Also connect with like-minded people that already have gone through this process, which sometimes it's really harsh, but it becomes easier when you have people to talk to communicate about these issues, and just know that you're not alone. So the Facebook group is a really good resource. I definitely recommend it. Make sure you check them out. It's free, of course. So even if you're not the client and you're wondering if you would like to get one brand or the other, no matter which brand you choose, you can still use this group and use the community. It's a good community and it's built on good values, which is one of the other reasons why I like working with Labex, because they put the client first, and they have a good recipe, a quality product that solves one problem in a very good way. So I wish you luck. I wish the expansion goes well.
Yes.
And hopefully
yes,
the repair centers become in different places, so that people can get their products fixed faster, which, as you mentioned, is important, because if you lose your voice, it's not the best. You have to write more parts.
Yes, if they had the surgery and they lose their voice, it's not end to work. We have a patient from France, for example, which owned one of the base models, I think, Comfort, and he contacted us for some reason, I don't know why. We asked well, how do you find it? And he shared, I'm laryngectomy for 20 years. It's the best I ever had. And this is simple device, not the top of it. No, it's just base device. So what I wanted to know, you to know that 20 and 25 years next to laryngectomy, it's okay. You can just use something very simple like this and speak and communicate and be active and live your life with some limitation. Of course, you know very well that there are some limitations, but it's not end. It's not the end.
It's not the end
It's
of life.
just the other
A new phase.
kind of new phase of the life. New phase, but new phase of your life.
And combined the quality product and the additional accessories that also will be offered gradually over the course of the next months. It's a one-stop place where you can find everything you need for your laryngectomy needs. So definitely check it out, LabexTrade.com. My name is Stanislav Minev, and this was Mr. Jordan Spasov, founder of LabexTrade.com. Thank you very much, and hopefully we will see you in the next video. Amazing day.
Thank you.
Bye.